Welcome back, first graders. It's Miss McIntyre again today, and we are going to start off again with our number corner. And in number corner this month, we are working on our three-dimensional shapes. Just like I did yesterday, I covered up the names of these shapes, and I want you to tell me what the names of these shapes are. See if you can remember the names. We're going to look at this first one over here. It has no edges and it's the one in the shape of a ball. Do you remember the name of this shape? That's right, it's a sphere. We call this shape a sphere. What about this one over here? It has all six sides that are the same size, just like the dice we use in our math games. That's right, this is a cube. Let's go ahead and look at this one over here. It has that flat top, the flat bottom, and it is rounded in the middle. Do you remember the name of this shape? You got it. This is a cylinder. Looks like a pop can. And last, we have this shape down here. It has the rectangular top and the rectangular bottom, and it's the one with that long name. Do you remember what the name of this shape is? If you said a rectangular prism, you are correct. This is a rectangular prism. Let's go ahead and look at our calendar for today. This might take a moment to load for me, so hold on with me here for a minute. Should be coming up here. All right. Yesterday we had this ice cream sandwich, which was in the shape of our rectangular prism. Let's go ahead and see what we have today. Today is December 8th, 2020. So let's turn that around. It looks like we have a little bunny cage with a bunny in it, and it's asking us, what is the shape of this bunny's cage? Has that rectangular top and that rectangular bottom. What is that shape? That's right, it's a rectangular prism, just like the one we had yesterday was. We'll go ahead and see what we have tomorrow. Maybe it's another rectangular prism. All right, I'm pulling up our days we've been in school page. So again, give me a moment while this loads. All right, here we go. So yesterday we reached our 7th decade day. Today we are going to add on another day to that. So we were at 70. If we go up one more, what number are we at, everybody? 71. You are right. We have been in school for 71 days. So we have 7 groups of 10 and 1 left over. Let's count those together. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and there's our 1 left over. We've been in school for 71 days. Let's go ahead and put that here on our days in school. We are getting close to our 100th day of school. When we come back from Christmas break, not long after that, we'll be able to celebrate our 100th day of school. Our target for today says I can represent addition on a number line, and I will know I am successful when I've answered the questions correctly during our small group later today. Let's go ahead and do some counting together. Let's start at 0 and count up to 100. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's go ahead and count back from 100. Go ahead and count with me. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and 0. Let's go ahead and start at 40 and count up to 100. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's go ahead and start at 60 and count back to 0. Here we go. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Great counting, everybody. Okay, today we are going to count up by tens, but we're not going to start at 10 like we have been doing. We've been counting by tens up to 100. We've been counting backwards by 10 from 100, but today we're going to count by tens, but we're not going to start at 10. In fact, we're not even going to start by a multiple of 10. We're going to start at 4. So I'm going to show you on my number line that I have here that we are going to start at the number 4. And we are going to count up by 10 starting at 4. And I have some popsicle sticks here that are going to help us. I have 4 popsicle sticks right here. That represents our starting point of 4. I also have all of these other groups of popsicle sticks that are in groups of 10. Let's go ahead and take one apart and count them together so that we know there are 10 in each bundle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 popsicle sticks in each one of those bundles. And then we have our 4 left over here. So we are starting at the number 4, which is right here. Our popsicle sticks are showing us 4 right then. And we're going to count up by tens. So if I added another group of 10, if I added a group of 10 here, how many popsicle sticks do I have all together? If I started with 10, or I started with 4, and then I added that group of 10, how many do I have now, everybody? That's right. I now have 14. Let's count those together. So we have one group of 10. So we'll start at 10 and count up from there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we went from 4, added 10 more, and now we're at 14. Let's add another group of 10. So now we have 2 groups of 10 and 4 left over. How many popsicle sticks do we have now? Let's count together. We have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we went from 14, and when we added 10 more, we went up to 24. Let's add another group of 10. Now we have 3 groups of 10. Let's go ahead and count these together. We have 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 34. So I'm going to mark 34 on my number line here. We added 10, we were at 24, and when we added 10 more, we got to 34. Let's go ahead and add another group of 10. So we're at 34 now, and we just added another group of 10. So now let's count. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So we went from 34 to 44. Let's add another group of 10. So now we went from 44, 4 groups of 10 and 4 more, and we added another group of 10. Let's count our popsicle sticks together. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So 44 plus 10 more is 54. Let's add another group of 10. We are adding lots of groups of 10 here, aren't we? Let's add another group of 10. So right now we're at 54, and then we're going to add another group of 10. Let's go ahead and count our groups of 10. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Now we're at 64. I'm noticing something about our numbers when we are adding by tens. When we go up by tens. Do you notice anything about our numbers down here? Oh, I heard some people say that there's a 4 in every number. You are right, there is a 4. When we started at this 4 and we added 10 more, the 4 stayed the same. Do you notice anything else about our numbers? Yeah, after it started with 4, the number in our tens place, so that first number goes up by 1 every time. So there was nothing before this 4. But when we added 10, we added that 1 in our tens place. So we started with 14. So if we had 64, and we know that that 4 is going to stay the same, and we were at 6 groups of 10, what would be our next number, everybody? 7. So then we would have 7 groups of 10 and still that 4 left over. Let's see if that's right. So I put this group of 10 in. Let's count our sticks together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71, 72, 73, 74. Were we right, everybody? We were right. All right, remember that when you come to small group today, remember to bring your whiteboard marker and something to erase your whiteboard with, okay? And I will see you later today. Bye, everybody.